that's something special that you do not get to see this often, at least here in Germany. It's a Citra LN or LNA. I believe these Citroens even had the two-cylinder engine of the 2CV. That's funny to see this. I haven't seen one for ages, really, for long. Here also nice coupe, or maybe quattro, beautiful in red. Here's another Moggy. So lots of people today. So not perfect to film. But I also need to find a place where I can sit down. So morgen +8, by the way. And here's the Audi. It's a Quattro, according to the badge. But you know, there's also some badge engineering that you can do afterwards. And then you are just simply putting a Quattro badge and then your car is faster. That's interesting. Looking like a Lotus, maybe? Oh yes, Lotus S3. Amazing. S3. Beautiful. Sparkas B1000. I'm remembering one of my subscribers. Was it Robert? Who was also liking this Sparkas two-cylinder van. Oh, and by the way, the Lotus was the XL. I was just seeing it. So I'm also taking a little look to the inside, because I guess whoever it has been who liked it is perhaps also interested to see how this car was looking like in the inside. But the funny thing is, I've just noticed here's a bench, so I will eat my bananas and then I will continue to film. There's still a lot more of cars. Old army truck. I believe it's a Rayo or something like that. Here we have the old Type 81, if I'm not remembering right, but it's the old Wehrmacht car. The old Kübelwagen. The Wehrmacht here, nice. Volkswagen T1. There's a W140. It's also interesting. It's an Audi F103, badged as Audi 60, because back then the 60s stood for the horsepower, so there were a couple of different ones. Audi 75, or was it 70? Not fully certain now. But the 60 was of course the most popular version. And this one is the pre-facelift with the old taillights like the F102. The F102 was the DKW Auto Union. But this year was the first one with the Audi badge. But still, from the time when Mercedes-Benz was working on these, before they fully sold it to Volkswagen. By the way, here is a Volkswagen Golf GL Cabriolet, wonderful. Oh, take a look at this old, nice steering wheel. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful car. And about this Audi 60 or F103. So the F102 was still two-stroke and had a different front end. It had a round headlamps and the indicator was there, but otherwise the body was the same. This is real fat. Opel GT. Well, that's not just the normal one. It's good to see this little Fiat 500 here in the fire department. Here's another Renault 4. another Fiat 500. And here's something rather special, because I guess most people don't know this thing. Messerschmitt Kabinenroller. Three-seater. So, let's continue. Wonderful little Fiat 500. Here's the Fiat Renault 4, and here's the Fiat 500. The Renault 4 was such a simple car, you can tell when you look into the inside. 60 years old already. Maybe not this one, but the Renault 4. Here, Ford P5, that was the predecessor of the P7. Maybe you're still remembering the blue one. This is a 20M. Here we still had the Taunus badge. But not getting confused with the Ford Taunus TC. That was a very different car. This here was the predecessor of the Granada. So, such a beautiful car. GB Roadster, nice in red. That's a beautiful one.
31.000 D-Mark. Da hat mein Bruder gekauft, der hat den roten XJ, der hat gesagt, kein steht weiß und das will kein Schwein.
Here an old Adenauer, as it's called, Mercedes-Benz 300. That was a statesman car, so the car that was more likely bigger than an S-Class. So this was just more like an S-Class. Oh, totally amazing car. 300. Beauty. BMW 2000 CS. That's not the E9, that was the predecessor, or actually the smaller sister or brother car. This one was based on the new class back then. So like the 1800 that we've seen at the beginning. So also amazing Porsche 928. Here the Porsche 356 Speedster. We have seen this one also in Karlfeld, the Alblech. Not sure if this is a replica, could be, I mean, painted bumpers. Most likely not original. But well, you don't know what people are doing with their cars. If they want to have their own unique version of the car, then they maybe don't think so much about the genuine part of the car. Yeah, they're very cool. This is a other replica, not a real Bugatti. This is a Beetle, and here Silver Shadow 2 Rolls Royce. Here, nice fire car. Krupp Mustang. So we also had a Mustang here. That's probably the reason why the Ford Mustang in Germany had to get rebadged, because over here it was badged as Ford T5. So not 45, but Ford T5. Anyway, Lanz Bulldog. Another Lanz Bulldog. I forgot to take a photo. And yeah, I'm always saying it, I have to run through actually, but yeah, they are so interesting vehicles. You cannot just walk away, like as this Unimog 6x6. That's a cool one. There's also a cool Unimog, but this one here is of course even more fascinating. I mean, a 6x6. You don't get to see these this often. Unimog. I like these Unimogs. There's also a Unimog museum not this far away, the official Unimog museum. Just drop it in the comments if you are saying, yeah, Sven, you also should visit it because it's interesting. I like Unimogs. Let me know. 6x6. Fantastic. And here the Lanz Bulldog. That's also amazing. Here the body of this Krupp Mustang. Very cool, very cool. Super interesting.